They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Okay, break. Come on, 19 tight, 19 tight, 50
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set, go!
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop. Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
19 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Sauce Gardner as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run here with the rookie. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
He'll drop to throw. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
34 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
Ready?
First and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. His 12th touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dragons will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Cowboys nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles! Here we go.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Chubb. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Brings up second and
One more time, it's Chubb. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on third and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Dragons are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 96 yards for the touchdown.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Cowboys nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. followed up quickly after a gain of about one. Foye Olufin with the play.
Brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
It's third down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, first and 10.
60 Bobcats. 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw out of the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Makes it third and 11.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Exiting the pocket right. Open man, right side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Cougar 19.
To the air now on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
60 Evers. 79 Bronco.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Is good. Makes the score Dragons 14. 7.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
They'll will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Striker, 3-3. Come on, set. Ready.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Hut.
Throw on there. Caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Big opening up the middle. And he will score again. Touchdown, Honolulu. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dragons will take a 21-7 lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Come on. Check.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Poona Ford is there to bring him down. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready, set.
3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Cut 19, cut 19, 19 Wyatt. Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's 4th down.
Find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Forced to his right. That one downfield for Cooks. That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush But Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Smash, red. Here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
On the ball. On the ball.
Loss on
Watch out,
play.
man. Stick with
Brings up
Jerry.
second down.
Red, yellow. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And this will be incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
Right. Set, ready. 60 red. 60 yellow. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Roll.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, red. 45, white. Set.
The third quarter begins with a run. And He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Chubb backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
19 tight, 19, Cougar 19, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At the 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Mustang 19, 18, Pioneers. Go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
On the jump.
3rd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Ready, set. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Now a handoff, running right. Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds, inside the 35. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Ready?
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal.
Ready?
Back to the ground after the penalty. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot.
Another carry for the stops short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Ready?
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Yellow. Lining. 45. White. Hut.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
70 Lions. 18, right here. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing again from his own end zone. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Ready? Ready? Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. Catches lead there on the left side by Cooks.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Back on 80. Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Drop 50, drop 50. 79 Broncos.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. And his second touchdown tonight. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Harrison Butler set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And a good run there. They get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
50 series. Black, 95. Strikers, 3 series. Yellow. Hut.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, right.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Down. Go get him. 45. Hut.
Toss, it is Smith running right. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only going to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And cycle.
Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
Set.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Possibly the play of the game right here It is 4th down.
Hey, red, yellow, 43. Black shot. Set, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down. Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready! Viking, ready,
They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19! Chop alert, chop alert!
They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now a second timeout call on the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Seven Pirates! 79 Broncos!
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Warriors 17! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 19!
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
Black. Get hot. Edo blue. Blue. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Honolulu 1st down.
Black Ultra.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards. And a Honolulu 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They're set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
They'll run. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score Dragons 28, Cowboys 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Forward, press all 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here comes second down.
65 check. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10?
69, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Okay, they get the timeout called. They've got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.